this where the damn drumming and the music kicks in?
Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? Hello and welcome to On the Pipe Podcast. Today is Tuesday, June the 2nd, 2026, years after zero. I'm your host, as always, Tyler Shepherdson, and you're joining us just in time for another episode of OTP Tuesday, where we bring you all the news and all the drama and all the stuff going on in off-road racing, although I think we're a little bit short on the news and the drama. We were talking today. I think we're about due for something to spice things up. And by we, I mean me and the boys. We got Big Rig Craig. We got Big Tom. The Blue Crew boys. Everyone's Yamaha'd out today.
Yo.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
They thought I got this thing from a thrift store, but this is straight from Rocky Mountain. So
I got this straight out of a home-delivered care package from T-Ship.
Shout out to the Yamaha boys. Got us all blue crewed out. I was wearing the same shirt as Tom, but then I decided to change because I thought it'd be weird. Unless Craig showed up wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, you missed the memo.
Then we could have ran it.
I got this one, dude. I don't need your shirt. I got one at the house.
Big news on the internet today. Kawasaki came out with a two-stroke dirt bike that everyone can finally see. Yamaha's been doing that for what, 30, 40 years, you know what I mean?
The same one.
Hey, it's got bold new
You had
graphics.
one? You bought one?
I've had two.
See?
Yeah.
B&G.
Hey, I love that thing.
I think that is like the leading news today. This thing has been teased more than I think any dirt bike has in the history of ever. We've heard about it for 2 years. We've seen little snippets, little pictures here and there. We
Not
hear
even
the rumblings.
really that much. Just that one deal.
Yeah.
The original video.
Yeah, and then everyone's super secretive about it. Stu can't talk about it. Toth can't talk about it. Nobody can tell you anything about it. No one knows if it exists. No one knows when it's coming out. And then this morning at 9 a.m., the embargo ended, and shots of the KX 326 7
for Stu
are everywhere. Why? What do you mean for Stu? Why is it a 327?
Well, the 2's for Villapoto, the 7's for Stu, and the 3's for Jeff Emick. Duh.
Oh, that's Stu.
Yeah. Stu, James
Sturt.
Bubba Sturt.
Wouldn't
I just thought of
it
that.
be for Ward?
Don't know where that came from, but there we go. Yeah, Jeff Ward, Jeff Emick.
I mean,
right?
you had me convinced. You could have just rolled with it.
Emick was 3, right?
So there's a woods bike and there's a motocross bike. I don't know if we're just jumping right into this. But thinking about a 327 is pretty gnarly. Like, I don't know how the power delivery is. Nobody's going to know. We're all going to speculate. It's kind of interesting that it's not just a 250 or 300, but a 327. 327 stroker, Ford motor on the Kawasaki. Big cam, heads, all the cool things.
There are no cams on it.
There isn't a 327 Ford
Oh, not in a case.
motor in this Kawasaki. And now, alas, the Kawasaki, what do you want to call it, the curse of the junk motors is over because we have a Ford engine in the Kawasaki. Everyone will be buying one. I might even buy one. So
You don't even drive a Ford,
I got 3.
but you don't drive them.
It's because I like to keep them nice at the house for special occasions. Date night, Tom.
Date night.
Date night.
Date night.
Yeah. Mind your business.
When's the last time you had one of those?
What was last night? We went somewhere last night. We got Mexican food at the gas station. This dude's talking shit about how I romanced my old lady at the house.
That is the best Mexican place in Denver,
It's
though.
pretty damn good. Don't tell the guys at Casa, but man, that place shits on Casa.
But no,
Tacos were pretty good tonight.
Well, yeah.
yeah. Today we had pre-show tacos, thanks to Big Tom.
I was
Appreciate you, Big Tom.
hungry.
We usually end up going over there after this for Taco Tuesday, but today
Couldn't wait.
we got taco fueled up, ready to go for the show tonight. But yeah, I was just sitting there thinking about it. I know somebody that may or may not have rode this Kawasaki two-stroke.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe. And I
His
wonder
name's-
if
you're
they
right.
can talk about it now. Now that it's out in the public, out in the open.
You should text him.
I just asked one of them that same question. No one gave me a straight answer because I was thinking about who we could call, like Doug Duchette, somebody at Kawasaki who might know something. I only know of one person who allegedly wrote it.
Yeah, same. Let me send out the homing pigeon, see if we can find something out.
Dude, yeah. Jeff Emmett, Ryan Villapoto, and James Stewart. That's where 327 came from. I'm calling it. That's what it
No, it
is.
was Wardy.
No,
Yeah.
Emmett and Wardy.
No, it's just Wardy.
Dude, I just looked up a picture. Look. Jeff Emmett, Kawasaki.
Yeah, number one.
Emigos.
That was rude.
So, one, Paul Alley is in here in the chat with us. Paul Alley is going to buy my camper. He said it was too late, but he's going to do it. I know he's got it. He said, why 327? I don't understand why you come up with these numbers. That was the first thing that stood out to me, too, is like, why a 327? You got Beta with a 352 stroke, and now you got all the Austrians and Sherco and Beta and everybody else with the 300s. I wonder why they went 327 on this, because the first thing that I thought of is ISDE. To race E2, I think it is, you can be you have to be on a, oh, never mind. I was going to say a 300 two-stroke, but I think it's 300 and up two-stroke. And then that's the same class you have to be on a 500 four-stroke. So is it 300 and up, or is it capped at 300?
I feel like a lot of the times they like it could
Nobody
be a
knows.
315 cc and they just call it a 300, like in general, like a lot of motors are like that.
Well, most of them are normally lower.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Like a 50 is a 49 cc or something like that.
Yeah, like
Well,
a
I
250
guess-
is a 249 or
so maybe it's a
248.
330.
Maybe they thought that the drop was supposed to be next Tuesday and they didn't have their ducks in a row. They're like, 327, fuck it, right on the side of the motor. That's it.
That would make sense for March 27th, but not June 2nd.
327.
I didn't mean the actual date. I just mean maybe fuck you.
They ran out of time.
They just ran out of
No,
time. They just
but-
put it together.
It is cool because it's been a while since we've seen a brand come out with a completely new model. Like Kawasaki.
Two-stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of anything, but yeah, two-stroke specifically. I think their last KX model was 2007. Right?
Oh, when it came out like a 450.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like,
Well,
you've seen.
KTM 350.
When did they come out?
11.
Yeah.
I remember Mike Alessi
10
riding
or,
one
10 or
outdoors.
11, yeah.
11 was first year.
So yeah, even that's 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So to see a
Damn.
new bike, new development,
Damn.
completely ground up, coming out with a new bike, new body. Like Yamaha came out with the 250X and the 125X, the Woods versions, which are pretty much the same as the Moto versions, just same as everything else, like different transmission, different rear wheel, got a kickstand, 0.2 gallon tank bigger. That
Yeah.
kind of thing. But like for them to develop this thing and put time into it and figure it out and come out with a brand new model, I think is pretty cool, especially because of the hype that surrounded it coming out about it. I don't want to get into Cowie Love Fest, but obviously everywhere you look on social, that's what's going on right now. And as far as the 327, that had to have been for a reason. Like trying to develop it, trying to get more bottom end, trying to get it to be competitive with the 300s, and just kept adding CCs until eventually they got to something they like the feel of, or I don't know.
I just told you what it was. Oh, Tomac. I forgot about Tomac. Yeah,
I
Tomac.
thought he was the easiest one.
Tomac. Villapoto. Bubba Stewart.
Who rode 32 and 27? Mookie's 27, right?
Mook
Mookie
Dog.
on- Mookie on KXs.
He's rode a KX.
I'm just trying to think of all the number combinations we can come up with.
30, 32. Fuck, I don't know. Kwadrowski.
Don't cuss.
You've already cussed like 18 times. But no, it'll be interesting to see when they come out. If you want a two-stroke now, you can get you a Yamaha. That thing will be revving your heart before you know it. But no, it's to come out. I will say, I don't want, like I said, I don't want to go on a full-on love fest of it. But what we talked about in the group chat earlier, I stand behind, and I'll say it here, and I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for it, especially with a name of a podcast like On the Pipe, really reverts itself back to a two-stroke meaning. But two-strokes are fun. Two-strokes are nostalgic. Two-strokes are cool. I think two-strokes are dumb when it comes to like racing and ride. Like with the modern four-stroke technology, just the way it vibrates, the way it uses way more fuel, the way you got to pre-mix fuel. I mean, I guess maintenance. I don't know. The whole maintenance thing, you can't convince me on the maintenance either because, yeah, it's cheaper to do a top end on a two-stroke than a four-stroke, but you got to do 4 top ends on a two-stroke before you do 1 top end in a four-stroke.
Yeah, but
so it all comes out.
One top end
in
goes
the
out
wash.
in a four-stroke, it's a lot more money than two-stroke. And if they would have kept developing the two-stroke, if a YZ250 would have kept getting developed like how they wanted, it'd be a lot different than what it is right now. It'd be fuel injected. It'd be a Fantic.
But when you look at that and like, granted, I don't know what goes on in the corporate side of things behind the scenes, but when all of the Japanese manufacturers quit making two-strokes in the mid to late 2010s, why would Yamaha put a ton of money into developing it? It's like their quads. What else are you going to buy? The only option is a Yamaha. So for so long, if you wanted a 125 two-stroke or a 250 two-stroke, Yamaha was it. And then, I mean, you got KTM and white KTM and red KTM. But other than that, like, there's no Japanese manufacturers making a two-stroke.
Nick Way. 27.
27.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't think they're. I think they still make sense, especially you got like those solid performance guys in the Thorn Devlin bike. That thing is correct, and it's a TBI throttle body injected. It's as new as it can get. It's probably the most cutting edge two-stroke you could be racing, I guess, because there's not many people doing it unless they're doing like straight rhythm or something. But there's just a lot more money going into four strokes, and it's a shame.
It'll be interesting to see. Like you mentioned, a brand new, like, model of a bike coming out was the 350, and it took that thing how long to actually get good, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if this will be similar.
Oh yeah,
Like handling, power, reliability issues. Like I wonder if it'll be kind of similar, or do people know enough now and they've developed it long enough to come out and it be legit right off the rip?
well, it's like when the TPIs came out, they had a lot of mapping issues, to my knowledge. Like the ones I've been around they weren't perfect. And then there's guys like John Ross that come along and they start writing the maps for them, and a lot of people buy them. That's what they like to do. So I think they're ahead more now than what they were in 2020, whenever TPI started. But I'd say the first 2 or 3 years is going to be
Because
they're going to have issues.
This is throttle body, right? Injected?
It's fuel injected. I don't know what the difference. I don't know.
I forgot what it said.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I didn't read it. There was just too many photos. It was just too many magazine pictures. I didn't even read nothing.
Well, so the way that this thing works, for those that don't know, is the media outlets get this information beforehand, but then they put what's called an embargo on information on all this stuff. So, like, even when we do the Yamaha press days, there's an embargo till, like, Wednesday at 9 a.m. Like, they set a time and a date and, like, hey, nobody can release it until this time, this date. And so all of these media outlets have been sitting on the pictures and the photos and the information for I don't know how long, but it kind of all come to an agreement. Well, it's not an agreement. It's Cowie says you can't post it before then. So that's why everyone was ready, and that's why like 9:15 this morning you saw just this thing flooding your page everywhere. And I forget where I was going with that. I was explaining that to say something about it, and now I don't remember where I was going. Oh, Cycle News. Did you see the thing that they did yesterday? I thought that was really funny. When they must have known that this embargo was ending today, because yesterday they posted that video. It's like, hey, we're here with 2 brand new Kawasaki 2-stroke models. I know everyone's been waiting on it. We got the KX85 and the KX107 or 112 or whatever it is. I thought that was really funny, because especially to do it knowing that the announcement was coming around the corner.
I seen that a couple months ago too. They did a screenshot of the new minis. Everyone's like, "Was this it? Kawasaki screwing us over?"
I saw that a couple years ago, or months ago. Yeah.
Paul Alley said that someone needs to develop a YZ350. I know of one that got developed, just never showed up to fruition. It's sitting in Texas.
Who did that?
What's the story behind that?
Madison bought a 250F, had cases built, made it a 350. They raced it like 3 times.
Really?
Twice. It got raced at a Mid-East, I think. And that might be bullshit. They got road. And they said, this thing's too fast. They said the power delivery, they didn't get the power delivery just how they wanted it.
Like with KTM being in the situation they were in, like if Yamaha was able to just like, bam, here's a YZ300 and here's a YZ350 FX.
Cody Webb would freaking shit his britches, dude. He'd be so fired
He
up.
might be riding for Cali next year.
Yeah.
With 327.
Dude, I've seen a lot of guys like looking at it and like, oh, dude, like even Cooper Abbott, he's riding Enduro Cross on a KX450 or 250F. Like a lot of hard Enduro guys I've seen comment on some of these posts too, so it'd be interesting to see who's racing them.
Yeah.
Like by the end of the year, I think if they're supposed to go out, like September's when dealers are getting them, I would like to see our buddies down in Donald, South Carolina have them maybe in July, maybe in August. That would make sense.
I know that Josh Toth has been jonesing for one.
Yeah.
Big time.
He wants one bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Be cool to see how it pans out. But yeah, I guess that was the biggest news of the day from what I've seen. Getting into the nuts and bolts of the rest of the show on here. I didn't intend to get straight into that, but there we are.
Did.
US Sprint Enduro happened this past weekend. Toby Cleveland won almost every test, and he went out there and took the overall win. Toby Cleveland is going to join us in about 20 minutes or so. Around 7:45, we'll get Toby Cleveland on the show. We'll talk to him, see how his weekend went, how he was able to get it done. That'll be really cool. Little localized news. The Carolina Hurricanes have made it into the Stanley Cup.
Hey, that starts tonight.
That starts tonight.
What time's that
in
start?
36 minutes at 8 o'clock.
Oh, short show.
I was already thinking if it was 6 or 7, we'd have to put it on a TV somewhere in here.
Wow. That was the gayest thing I've ever seen.
That thing is going. That thing is. I feel like we've moved past that for a
Why'd
while.
you just do it then on camera?
Because you did it.
Prove it.
I would have never thought about that until you did it.
Nobody seen me do it.
This thing records.
Maybe
on all
that's
the
why
channels.
Kawasaki didn't go with 367. That's when it went with 327.
I want to know why the decision was made to go 327.
Somebody knows.
Cost too. He works for Cowie. He knows. He has a team.
I have reached out. We'll see if we hear back in the next hour or so. But yeah. So, what else are we missing? Are we missing any storylines? Is there anything to talk about before we start
North Carolina.
digging up some more results?
North Carolina and the local kid.
Yeah, we got that coming up. Let's get into it. Let's dig up some results.
For results-wise, yeah.
Every week, DPG, Dimmer's Precision Grading, they help us dig up some results as we go around the country and talk about results from off-road around the nation. DPG is a full-service grading company. They do commercial work. They do residential work. They do everything in between. You can hit them up for all your grading needs in the greater Carolina area. They'll even travel if you got a job big enough and want the best out there doing it. Land clearing, excavating, all sorts of different things. Check them out, dimmersprecisiongrading.com. Or you can find them at the DPGMX compound, which is going on in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. Got some open ride days coming up. They just posted some aerial shots that someone I know took the other day. And it's a cool track, cool layout, and you can go down there and check it out, the DPGMX compound. I was just double-checking. It looks like there was no West Coast racing action last week.
Paula.
That's a shame because we could have told you all about it since we know so much.
Paula.
Yeah.
Pala.
Pro motocross kicked off this past weekend. We had a couple off-road boys in the mix.
Dante did pretty good.
Dante scored some points. Dante Oliveira. You saw him in the snowshoe video that we played at the beginning. I think he scored some points. Mason Simmons, I think, got into a crash in the first moto.
turn, dude.
Yeah.
I was so mad.
Damn, we should have got Cody Smith on. He went out there for the weekend. We could have got
Oh, did he really?
a left coast review. That'd have been gold.
Did Mateo Oliveira race or Kai Iao?
Is that the 250 RPM guy? I
Yeah.
think he did, but I don't know.
Kai?
I think.
He raced some Supercross and stuff this year.
Huh?
Yeah.
On his off-road bike?
Kai
Big tank and everything?
Iao.
Big tank and everything?
I wish. That would have been sick. Anyway, DPG, Dimmer's Precision Grading, check them out. We're going to dig up some results right here. The Honda Hills combined overall at the US Sprint Enduro. I believe this was round 6 of 8. I think their season's just about wrapped up. I only see round 7 on there.
Honda Hills.
Maybe there's only 7. Was this the penultimate round of the US Sprint Enduro series?
I don't know, but it's cool. They have. I haven't been up there, but Honda Hills was a outdoor national in Ohio. So it's pretty slick that they got the track back and they redid it all, and they're racing up there again.
They make it too hard to find. Let's just go back to the result. Oh, there we go. Round 7. Yeah, so
one more.
Penultimate round up there in Thornville, Ohio.
The next one's an Old Gray. It's a double points round, though, so it's technically 7 and 8.
All right. Well, this past weekend, Toby Cleveland, as we mentioned, would end up taking the overall win by about 19 seconds, it looks like. Every time I get in those situations, I always second guess myself. I don't know if it's 19 or 21, but it's one of the two, and I just feel whichever one feels better at the moment says it. So I think it was 19 seconds that he got the win by.
Yep. Math checks out.
He goes out there. You can't see who won these tests unless you look at everybody's score, but I think he won like the majority of the tests throughout the day. He got both the day overall, so day 1 overall, day 2 overall, and then the overall for the weekend. Cooper Jones, also a Pro 2 rider, 2nd place overall, 2nd place in Pro 2. And down in the Pro 1 class, Gavin Simon joined us on the program a couple weeks ago. He continues the successful run that he is having this year. He wins Pro 1, 3rd place overall. In the 4th place spot, 2nd place in Pro 1, was Grant Davis, who is the Pro 2 champion from last year, going after a Pro 1 title this year. Will Sievenpiper, your top amateur on the day, I guess you call it that, Pro-Am. He's 5th overall. Colton Shields, 2nd Pro-Am, 7th overall. Braden Baisley, 8th overall, who's the true top am. I skipped someone. Cole Whitmer, Swole Cole in there, 3rd in the Pro-Am podium. This is hard to read. I'm sorry.
You need me to zoom in or what you need?
Maybe a hair. There we go. Now we can see it.
It's kind of weird that Grant got 4th overall, to be honest. Like he's like a minute and some change off. I was kind of looking at the times. They're pretty close in the, I think it's the cross up the front. I didn't know if he had a wreck kind of halfway through the day. I was kind of looking at the times.
I was wondering about that.
Over someone who's, he's usually pretty close to Johnny G, or beating Johnny G right there when Cody Barnes just kind of.
There was a difference.
There it is.
Where?
The last test, 6:51 to a 5:31, 5:22, 5:34.
So what was the 5:15?
That'll do it. Yeah, day 1 looks like they were all super close.
He still would have got beat. Just a little bit.
Toby Cleveland is at Grant Davis's house. Maybe we'll get a surprise appearance when we chat with them. It looks like, is Brody Johnson 3rd place in Pro 2?
Yeah.
He's the next Pro 2 guy I see.
He was the only other one.
Oh. Brody Johansson, 3rd of 3 in the Pro 2 class. Top 10 overall. Pro Women, Brandy Richards took the win. Danielle McDonald in the number 2 spot. I think Rachel Goodish raced, didn't she?
Yeah, she got 3rd.
3rd place in Pro Women. Did we see our 3rd place Pro 1 rider? Was there 3 Pro 1 riders?
There was. There he is.
Ryan Amancio. Evidently some issues for Ryan Amancio.
Oh, yeah. A 25:48.
That'll do it.
That ain't it.
His times look pretty on par outside of that.
Not bad.
Ryan Amancio is quick.
Keep on going down.
87th overall is a little bit out of the norm for him.
Just checking the overall, seeing how many guys they had over there. About 200.
All right. So that is the US Sprint Enduro. As we mentioned, we'll be talking to Toby Cleveland here in a matter of moments. And we don't usually talk about. We're going to talk about this week North Carolina.
Local.
Air Scramble Association, the local, scanning the pages in, crooked as hell. But we can see him on here. Taking the win was Ethan Harwell. We've talked about the Harwell brothers on here ad nauseum. Gotten a lot of flack, a lot of blowback from talking about it. But things like this are the reasons that we talk about it. First of all, Ethan about gave me a heart attack last week. He posted that video of him railing a rut, dabbing a foot, and said, bye-bye ACL. So I thought he tore his ACL. Talked to his dad, Scott. He didn't tear his ACL. I don't know why he said that. But what he did do is he went out there and put a whooping on the boys out there.
Why'd you put an H in that?
Whooping?
Oh,
Whooping.
Jesus.
That's how you spell it.
No.
WH, whooping.
WH open.
So I start getting notifications that Ethan Harwell got his first pro overall win. And I said, oh, that's cool. No one showed up to North Carolina. And then he sends me a picture of the results. And I know that the people that aren't watching live on YouTube right now, we'll read through it. Well, here's the names of the North Carolina. Ethan Harwell takes the win. Josh Strang in the number 2 spot. Ryder Lafferty rounding out the podium with a 3rd. Hunter Smith, who was just on the program not long ago, 4th place overall. Jonathan Johnson, 5th place overall. Levi Elliott, 6th place overall. Nash Pearson, Eli Childers. And there's just some. It just goes on and on after that. Bradley Chapman, 6th place. Colby Goodman raced the pro class. Did Bradley win double? Oh, no. Double A's up there. Nash Pearson. Anyway, Ethan Harwell, Josh Strang, Ryder Lafferty, Hunter Smith, Jonathan Johnson, Levi Elliott. That's a stacked top 6.
The big one.
Yeah.
And for Ethan Harwell to win, that's not one of those give me pro wins. You know what I mean? Like that is a hard fought, well deserved one to be proud of first pro victory, in my opinion.
And to my knowledge, he kind of battled through them too. Like I think I've seen some videos of him coming through the pack there, and I don't think he got a whole shot and was up front. I think he must have passed some guys.
No, so actually, Josh had sent me a Snapchat from up there, and I know Maverick had raced, and I hit him up Sunday night and said, man, did you ride or just the boys? He said, nah, I went. I said, oh, okay, hell yeah. He said, got 2nd. And I said, who beat you? And he said, Harwell. And I was like, huh? Ethan? He was like, yeah, he did. And I said, what happened? He said, well, I guess him and Ryder had to pit, and Ethan didn't pit and passed both of them with like 2 laps to go, and then just held them off.
That's badass.
That is badass.
That's still not nothing, dude.
That's
That's
badass.
sick. But I mean, look at the from 1st to 4th. So Ethan, Josh, Ryder, and Hunter, 9 seconds apart. Like that's wheel to wheel.
Dude, you know you're ripping whenever you pull 2 minutes and 15 seconds on Jonathan Johnson at a North Carolina track.
Yeah.
I mean, that like Josh Strang, ISD world champion, GNCC champion, full gas sprint enduro champion.
Holy shit. Look at his last lap.
What are you pointing at?
His last lap.
Oh, 1921.
A minute and 40 seconds faster than the other lap he had.
But I mean, looking at the rest of his laps, like he was right there with all of them.
And I mean, to the opposite side of that point, like Strang's having a good year. Strang's riding good right now. Yeah, that's Hunter Smith. Obviously, we talked to him about what he's got going on this year. Jonathan Johnson in the heat of a battle for the Mid-East overall championship right now. Levi Elliott, he's the reigning North Carolina champion.
Yeah. I bet you Ethan didn't go to work at 9 o'clock on Sunday night, though.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not.
Might have homeschooled Monday morning. I'm not sure how old he is, but I don't think he's 18.
I saw some videos from up there.
I think he is. Oh, he might be 17.
I think he's still in high school, unless he's homeschooled and done.
Oh, I think he is in the on-track school. I wonder if Cam's his teacher.
I don't know.
How was your weekend, class?
Homework.
Whooped your husband's ass. I saw some videos from up there. It looked some pretty gnarly sections.
Dude, the dirt looked good.
Where were they at?
What it looked like 3 weeks prior.
Rock House?
Yeah, Lost Valley.
Lost Valley? Sorry.
But, hell yeah. That's pretty wild. I wonder where the hell he pulled that 1921 from. That doesn't seem right.
Maybe we need to protest these results.
Well, Considering that he only won by 4 seconds, and his last lap was 40 seconds faster than Josh's.
And his second to last lap was a minute slower.
Well, let's just not look at those.
But you guys, dude, he had to be running for his life those last couple laps trying to stay out in
Yeah.
front. But, yeah, shout out Ethan Harwell. That's pretty
Wait.
sick.
I'm pretty sure he rode to 3 o'clock, too.
Did he?
Wouldn't surprise me.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I
which
watched
is
that.
pretty.
He won
Holy
that-
shit.
He won that one, too.
The double overall.
What the fuck is Scott feeding them kids?
I used to do that.
I've seen Ethan win
Overall, then go. When you
Nah.
drop a minute and 30 seconds off your last lap time, then
I'd
you
be-
jump out, do an hour and a half.
I'd be top 10 in the morning, then go over all the afternoon.
Hell yeah.
Have fun.
Ethan, he did it on more than one occasion. Won the youth overall, won the AM overall, and then won schoolboy and like top 15, top 10 in the afternoon at Mideast. And I don't know how anyone's butt cheeks could handle that. An hour and 15, 2 hours, 2 hours. No
Redhead
thanks.
instead of butt
No
cheeks, I
thanks.
guess.
And he'd do it on one pancake in the morning.
That's it.
Yep.
Who's this?
Ethan.
Ethan?
Yeah.
That's freaking crazy, dude.
Pretty crazy. Yeah. So that is results. I don't know if anything else going on. I did get a text while we were talking about this from Mr. Mark Tilley. I don't know if he's still on here with Dirt Bike Mag. He's been on the program before as well. He said no, which I assume to Kai Iao. And then, but he said Cole Zeller and Ryan Surratt made the motos. So a couple more off-road guys making the Fast 40. But I believe Dante was the only off-road representative scoring points out there. Shout out to that.
What's
else?
the latest plane story, Craig?
I got swept away by a nader today.
Craig about got in trouble this morning.
No, I had all kinds of visibility. I was 2,000 feet, 500 and 1,000 away. I was good. I just got a little wet.
Did you have your windows down?
Yeah, I just put my face out the side of it and got
Wash your hair?
washed my hair.
Did you fly anywhere in particular this morning or just out cruising around building some irons?
I went to Mount Airy and got the cheapest avgas, which was $5.95 a gallon. Filled that bitch up. Made sure I still knew how to do it because I hadn't flown in like a week and a half.
Why you been slacking, dude?
It's been raining, and I rode dirt bikes all weekend, which is rare. 3 days in a row.
Where'd you ride?
I rode in where the Mideast race is going to be in 2 weeks. I rode at Risk Racing, and
How'd you get to ride there? And
Big Rig Craig, get off my ass!
do they want to sponsor a podcast?
Maybe. I didn't talk to the guy.
I need some of those lockdown things.
Dude, they're sick. They're having the camper.
The
Lock
guy
and
that had
load.
my camper before had them bolted in there, so now I got holes for them, but I don't got them.
Rock Hill Power Sports. I'd be happy if I never set foot in there again.
Yeah, Rock Hill Power Sports is exactly the type of people that would be taking pre-order money on bikes that don't exist yet.
Now, hold on. There is Great Western and Hickory also taking pre-orders.
Shout
and
out
I would buy
Billy Gilman.
I would buy shit off them all day long.
Oh yeah, great place up
Those
there.
are buddies.
Great Western Hickory?
Yeah.
What about the
Or
one in
Statesville. Yeah, my
Statesville?
boss and the Statesville guy are pretty tight.
I got a few Great Western Hickory shirts in there. Billy Gilman, he'd always come up to the Mideast podiums and like bring goggles and bring products, stuff like give them out to kids. He's a good guy.
No.
He's also the guy in my super viral creek jump video. The guy in Flow Yellow that just goes hands up, face
He,
first. That was him.
No, I'm going to get some shit for this because I met everyone over there this weekend. But see the one with the beard?
Yeah,
So
Red
met him
beard.
this weekend, big red beard.
yeah.
Met him. He was
Great
on
guy.
a KX450, great guy. And there's another fella that works over there that just made the Loretta's in 40 plus. He just bought a brand new RMZ 450, did some trading around, and showed up to Risk this weekend.
Talking about the Supercross winning
No.
arm. What'd you say?
Oh, yeah. There's another fellow that works at Great Western Hickory, and I did not catch his name. I sat there and talked to him. But he wears glasses, made the Loretta's, qualified, same class as Sipes is racing. And when you look at him, you wouldn't think he's real good on a motorcycle, but some bitch rips. And he was on RMZ 450, and we were sitting there talking before we were riding, and I don't know the guy, and then he was freaking tracking my ass down in the woods and on the motocross track, and I was like, son of a bitch, this guy rips.
Dang.
He's like 45.
I just know the guy with cauliflower ear, the wrestler guy.
Gosh, Chuck.
No, the guy who works at Great Western and Billy. What were you gonna say?
Well, it's not Suzuki's, man. Best thing they could do is come out with the RM 327.
I'd buy that. I'd buy that son of a bitch.
You tell me if they took the KX 327 and put yellow plastics on, you buy it.
No, because it'd be a Kawasaki that looked like it was sick, but I would.
Like
They'd have to come out with an RM 199.
I'm a big RM two-stroke fan.
I do. I want an RM 250.
Gay. Thanks, Kevin.
OTP is for everyone.
Kevin wears Fruit Looms.
Dude,
I'm just tired.
don't
of
even.
seeing
I'll
this.
I'll
Let's
fucking
move on
leave this
past
son of
this.
a bitch right
We'll
now.
move
I'm
past this
surprised
topic.
you ain't got
We'll
your
move,
Rasta shirt on.
We'll move past.
If Chick-fil-A ain't
top.
going to support it,
Stop it.
neither are we.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Because this is the second time that word's been thrown around.
I'm never going to stop. Freedom of speech.
Well-
1776.
Trody.
Anyway, it is 7:44, which means
Is his shit even saved in here?
we're gonna try to dial up
You put
the
Toady.
man of the hour.
You put Toady again, dude.
Spell his name right.
Hey.
The disrespect.
Zach Tussle is a racer and a financial advisor. Zach Tussle went on a road bike ride with Big Tom back in a few years ago. And he's a good friend of the program. And he is a financial advisor and a racer. He works with Raymond James Financial. He can help you win when it comes to retirement and financial planning. Great guy. Fast guy. Races A-class. And he is my first recommendation when it comes to saving money for retirement. I meant to break out the chart of what you would get if you started putting stuff into a Roth 401 IRA. There's a lot going on right now. I keep getting discombobulated. But anyway, I am not a financial advisor, and that is why I recommend that Zach Tussle handles your finances. He can explain these things way better than I can. Go to TussleInvestments.com. Let him know you listen to OTP. Get a free consultation. Find out exactly what it is that he can do to help you out and save up for your future and for retirement, or manage your money during retirement and in the works. TussleInvestments.com, or find him on the socials at Zach Tussle. So I got Pat McAfee and I got Aaron Rodgers up here on the desk.
Aaron Rodgers just getting some back shots.
I tried to do one of those little things about where it makes clips to post of the show, and it picked them up as faces. So it would split it into 3 boxes and have like my face talking, and then it'd have Aaron Rodgers in one corner and Pat McAfee in one corner, just zoomed in on their little faces in here.
You should have done it.
Oh, that was pretty funny. They're members of the show. Who is not a member of the show is Toby Cleveland, apparently. I think we're on call 3, call 4.
We might have to.
I know Big Dan, Sweeper Dan's got to be listening right now. Get your boy, man. Ask him what's going on. He's not answering.
I want 3 for Dale. Nope.
Oh, thought we had something. Had it. The moment's going to call him again. He'll answer eventually. Now, I did hear that there was no signal. He's up at Grant Davis's house. No signal. But he said that the Wi-Fi was working good. Sweeper Dan is in here. He said FaceTime only. We're on our 4th or 5th FaceTime call.
Let me try the other one.
I was texting him. Texting was working. Try the other what?
Grant.
Oh. He said he hasn't. I got a text. He says hasn't gotten anything. I see it ringing.
Do we have the correct number?
Yeah, because he just texted me from the same number.
Yep.
So, before we had issues one time. Someone didn't have me saved in their thing.
Well, Craig, tell us something. Tell us a story.
Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
Oh.
That's what I said at your wedding, actually.
Oh.
The video that went away.
I hear something going.
Is that ringing on that computer by chance?
It's ringing somewhere.
I don't know why it's not working. Hang up that call real quick. We're going to figure this out. Oh, I guess Steven Piper is also there. Them boys are up there training hard together, I
Into
reckon.
no good. He said to call him.
Someone in the chat did.
Oh, so sometimes my FaceTime pops up with my email, so I told him to FaceTime my email, see if we can get that going. This has got to suck for one, the people in YouTube watching right now are probably like, what's going on? But for the people that are listening audio only, whenever stuff like this happens, they probably got to be sitting in their truck or at work just driving themselves nuts that we're not doing anything. That sounds like it's ringing on there. That's on here again. Nothing's coming through on that one?
Mm-mm.
I don't know what to do. So apparently
Did he just call back?
Apparently Toby's he called me again.
All right, hold on.
He must be listening.
Because there's a missed call.
So the problem is when it rings to my phone and my computer, but it needs to ring to that computer.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey!
You pause it?
Simple as that. It only took a little bit to figure it out, but now we got him live on the line. The winner of last weekend's US Sprint Enduro overall, Toby Cleveland. What's going on, dude?
How's it going? It's going good, I hear.
Big camo shirt, can't even see it, just torso and arms.
I know.
Hell yeah. What you got over there?
Yeah, sorry that we couldn't get that.
What was the issue? How do we get it figured
I don't
out?
know. You were calling me, but I wasn't getting nothing.
Oh,
What's that damn chain you got back there? PIMP?
Yeah, that's a pimp chain.
What'd you do with that?
I had to wear it up on the podium to insert my dominance to Grant.
Oh, you shit on him. Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all listen
Right
to some
on.
50 Cent on the way home?
Oh yeah. No, I had to ride with Cooper Jones on the way home because I got kicked out of Grant's.
damn, dude, you got that upset about it? How's the shit talking been since then? Oh, you were wearing.
No.
We got pictures of you wearing it on the podium.
No, he was cool about it after. He wasn't too mad at me.
Yeah, he's got to let everybody else get one every now and then, right?
Right?
Yep.
So you're up there, obviously hanging out, riding, training with GD. We heard that Will Steven Piper's up there as well. What's the training program been like?
It's been good. I've been here for like 2 weeks now. But last week it was just me, Grant, and Carlo, and then after this weekend, Gavin Simon, Brody, Will, Ryan Amancio, and Carlo's still here. They're all here. And yeah, we did a few motos today and then a gym workout. So yeah.
Hey, speaking of Ryan, we were looking at test results. What the hell happened with his 25-minute test?
He in the final test, he like wrecked in the creek. He's right next to me. But yeah, he wrecked in the creek and I guess his throttle got stuck next to his kill switch and was just pressing it and he couldn't move it back.
Huh.
Yeah.
Dang it.
That's pretty inconvenient.
Racer TV's finest, Ryan Amancio, dude.
I know.
Graduated from the broadcast and now being a fast A-class rider, pro rider in pro class.
He was the best announcer they had at the time.
Yeah, it really was. He was good. Speaking of all the training crews up there, what's up with Brody Johansson, dude? 10th overall? We expect more out of him. Why is he dragging his ass up there?
I don't know. We told him to come last week and train with us and do sprints with us, but he didn't want to. And then it showed at the race. He just wasn't on pace with us.
He's got to come up now. His dad's going to whoop his ass.
I know.
Man, let's talk about this past weekend. You won dang near every test, and you got there and you get the overall. You overall both days, overall the weekend. How does it feel to not only get the Pro 2 win, but be the overall winner at a Sprint Enduro ahead of everyone that you beat? That's got to be a great feeling.
Yeah, it was sick. I mean, there was 2 tests on the first day that I wrecked, and I was honestly upset with myself. But yeah, I just kind of locked in, and then I don't know where the speed came from or what, but everyone was saying like the track was slick and all this, and I didn't think it was slick at all, and I was just riding different lines. There was times where on tests that I just did not see them hitting the same, like cutting under some lines and stuff like that, and I just knew I was making up time there. So
Did it put any pressure on you, like being in the overall, like winning day one and kind of tracking that throughout the weekend? Like, did you feel that pressure when you went back out there?
yeah, after day 1, Grant came up to me and he was like, I think it was only like 17 seconds. He's like, he was kind of talking crap, and he was he was trying to get in my head. So then on race day 2, I just kept my headphones on all day and just was not talking to him. And yeah, I did not want to hear anything he had to say. And then actually going into test 5, I took off for the test, and my bike felt like it was super underpowered, and I started tweaking out during the test. I went past my dad, and I was pointing down at my bike and stuff and saying there was my bike was losing power. And then right before the final test, we changed my oil and all that, and then same thing again. It just felt like there was no power, but I could have just been in my head the whole time, just like so nervous to win the overall. But I had a pretty good gap, 25 seconds going into final test for the overall on the weekend. And yeah, so I just had to cruise it in. I was riding in basically 3rd and 4th gear for the last 2 tests, just kind of trying to stay smooth. And yeah, I think I was just in my own head because I wanted to win it so bad.
Had the adrenaline going. You're like, I know this thing can go faster.
Literally.
Heck yeah.
But yeah.
Dude, it's sick. It's cool to see you go out there and get that done. Sorry, had to backtrack on something real quick. Let's go back to the beginning of the season. You hurt your shoulder coming into the season. I know you said that it had been one of your best off seasons that you had, like most productive off seasons with the training and getting ready to step into the XC2 class and contend out there for wins and podiums. But the shoulder set you back a little bit going into the season. What was that like to be coming in feeling strong and then get that little setback with the shoulder and have to miss a couple races there at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, definitely was my best off season for sure. I was training with Steve Patch and Ryan Sipes, and like when we first started training, I was still trying to figure out how to back it down and stay smooth. And then one day, Steve told me to ride at 90%, and I tried to do that, and he was like, yeah, that's your 90% right there. And for the last like 2-3 weeks, I was riding super good, like best I felt. And then Thursday before the round 1 of Sprint Enduros, we were doing sprints, and I was feeling good. And I went out, did 4 sprints, and was like, I want to beat my time. And Ryan was like, all right, and set me out. And literally on a 5-minute test, I came into the final corner and got one little kick off of this roller, hit a tree, and it's just slammed me to the ground. And yeah, I kind of felt it, and that was the result
Jesus
of it.
Christ on crutches! Holy shit!
That was the result of it. So yeah, I jumped up, and I was like, I put my hand above my head, and I felt a bunch of cracking and stuff, and I was like, Ryan was like, are you okay? And I said, no, my shoulder's completely screwed. And I actually broke my thumb in it too. And yeah, I couldn't ride back. I rode on the back of Ryan Sipes, and I was just telling him all the way back. I said, once I'm back, I'm gonna get good again. And but yeah, I was coming into that round 1 of sprint super confident. I was telling him all week that no one was gonna beat me. And yeah, it just sucked. It was literally I had 5 more seconds on the bike, and yeah, just ended it. It was a pretty quick process to get back into doing stuff. I did physical therapy and stuff, and obviously they were telling me not to do certain things, and I was doing them. But I mean, I feel like I'm pretty strong. So yeah, it was pretty quick, and got back on the bike. It took me a little bit, and then uh, I ripped the first sprint. I was back. GNCCs, I've been struggling. I can't seem to figure out how to stay off the ground there. But sprint enduros, I'm dialed in, and this weekend really showed it. So yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. As soon as you got back, round 3, you go 1-1 on the day, and really ever since you got back from injury, you've only missed the overall on one day, and that was a second place at round 4. So been quite the return ever since then. But Tom had one for you.
No, it was just so you're going out to beat your lap time in practice like that on a test, and where does that put you at? Like looking back on it, like do you think you should have been pushing that hard to get a time in practice like that, or and kind of what do you change to not eat shit in practice and get hurt?
Jeez.
Well, I mean, that's what he said he did. So,
no, I get it. Yeah, still to this day, I beat my head to freaking why I did that and why my shoulder has to look like that now. But I actually before it might have been the last sprint or 2 sprints ago, I was doing the same thing. I was doing sprints right before last day. Went out for another sprint, the final one of the day, and I wadded it and got stuck between my tire and my pipe. It completely burnt my side. I would show you, it's all scarred up, but yeah, I got stuck between my pipe and it was just burning the crap out of me, and the only way I could get out, it was like such an awkward crash, and how I even got under my tire and between my pipe was insane, but I had to like reburn myself to get out of the pipe. But yeah, so
lean into it a little bit more.
And
yeah, so
and that shit sucks. I did that at the first year of the Boy Scouts. I wrecked going down a hill on my belly like this. Bike fell on my back, header side down. And the only way I could get it out was like to shoulder back on the header. I had burns all up and down my back. It was terrible.
Yeah, that's kind of the situation I was in. I just had to like reburn myself, but yeah, even before this sprint, we were working with Steve Hatch again, and I was doing sprints, and we switched to the woods, and Grant's house. I mean, I see why he became so good on a dirt bike, because it's honestly pretty sketchy here. But we were doing sprints on this track, and they started doing sprints, and Steve was like, "Why aren't you going out?" And I was like, "Honestly, I think I'm gonna wad myself if I go out right now. So I'm just gonna call it a day and watch what they're doing and just learn from that." So yeah, I used my brain for once this last weekend.
There you go. And then also obviously you showed us your shoulder. What do they do for that to make it back right? Anything, or you just what you got to deal with?
The doctor told me that they could put a screw right through the bone, and it would basically like pull it down again. And they said if I had another wreck like I did, it would just basically that screw would come back out, and you can only get a screw in there like once or twice. And they said they don't recommend me doing it and until I'm done with dirt bikes. So
yeah.
So probably when I'm a little bit older, I might get the surgery, but I don't know. It's just pretty nasty to look at.
Yeah. Mine aren't that bad, but I got AC separations on both sides, and yeah, they said the same thing. My doctor told me, he's like, there's 2 good things. One, you'll never get arthritis, because arthritis is bone on bone, and your bones are like a couple inches from touching. And 2, it can't really get much worse. But they said the same thing, like no point in really getting it fixed until you're done doing things that'll risk it, because it's just going to pop back out.
So does that make it easier for like pop out of place and stuff, dislocation? No?
Nah.
I don't understand how his shoulder works, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. My brother has really bad shoulder injuries. He literally could be walking and hit his shoulder on a door, and his shoulder would pop out of place. Like, he has it way worse than me, and he also has an AC separation. So when this first happened, he basically was like, yeah, have fun, because now it's going to be anytime you wreck, you're going to pop your shoulder out. And then, I mean, knock on wood, I haven't had anything happen yet. And supposedly he had a different type of the same separation, but he had other stuff going on in his shoulder too that makes it easier to pop out. So
Man, you had a really good one in front of me. I forget what enduro it was. You were it's like 2 rows behind me. You'd always catch me a couple. You must have been 2 rows behind me because you'd always catch me right at the end. And I don't remember if it was at Alabama. We crossed train tracks, and you wrecked right on the train tracks. I mean, and I did the same shit because you'd pass me, you wrecked. I go to pass you, I wreck on the train tracks. Both take off, and then it was like a mile later, same shit, dude. Wad City, but it was just kind of a sketchy section we were in, but. Circling from that, you kind of seemed like you had quite a bit of momentum the year that you won Ironman, coming into that. And after you won Ironman, what was the winter like after that? Because obviously last year I think you had some good finishes, but kind of what transpired from winning Ironman, kind of not saying out of nowhere because you always had good speed, but like the weeks leading up to it afterward, how was that?
I honestly got a super big boost of confidence after Ironman. And I remember I was in Illinois telling my girlfriend, I was like, I'm going to come up to this season. I'm going to show these boys that they don't have a shot anymore. And then that just completely punched me in the face. And I don't know. I had a lot of confidence. I was working pretty hard. And then I think just having that long time off of racing, I came in and it was just, 24 and 25, I just could not do GNCCs. I could not stay that long. I was mentally drained and all this. And then honestly, this year is probably the first year I feel like my mental is back to where it should be. And I'm getting better race by race, but just trying to cool down is the biggest thing, and that's how I won Ironman. I think I had like maybe 1 or 2 wrecks at Ironman, and luckily it was dusty enough to hold off Cody. But I just cooled down that race, and it's taken me a little bit to figure out how to kind of calm myself down in situations where if I wreck and lose the pack, I feel like I can kind of just cruise and catch back up. So, but 24 and 25, I did not do that. If I wrecked, I was full blown 110% hitting trees. You probably already seen freaking a bunch of videos of me
The
whacking
YZ125.
Oh yeah,
the sickest video.
If I'm coming around, a lot of people pull their phones out because it could get interesting very quick.
Or like that Illinois race, it was you, I think Tanner Whipple and Jack Walker. The send out in the field, like the road crossing. That landing looked painful.
Yeah, that was at the I think it's the Moose Run, and I borrowed a 450. I've never rode a 450 in my life. I borrowed a guy that does my bike work out there. Borrowed his 450, and there was money points for all those sections. Like there's certain sections, first to the creek, first to the log, bunch of this stuff. And my bike was just like way faster than Jack, Cody's, and James Jenkins. And every single time I knew we were coming up to a money point, I would just pass them in a cornfield and hold them off, get the money. And then, that was one of the money points. And I came into that, and like 10 feet to the left, there was it was like a more not so steep. You could send it a lot farther. And where I hit it, there was people standing on the not so steep part, and I hit it on the steep part, and it just shot me straight up, completely bottomed out the suspension. But it was a cool video, and I had a blast that race on a 450.
I guess that log crossing that year was not a money point.
No, it was. I actually was leading, believe it or not. So there was a tunnel right before it, and I was leading into it, and there was one more log, like I would say 100 yards before the actual money point log. And I thought we dropped into this creek, but you're actually supposed to go over the log. And I dropped into the creek, and Jack Walker ended up passing me. And I thought it was the first over the log, so I came into that thing hot and went to lift up my wheel and just completely cartwheel over the bars.
So,
but, yeah.
I've heard of that Moose Run race. What is that? Is that the one that they call the race or used to?
there's like two moose runs. There's one in the spring. It's actually coming up here soon, and then there's one. Or it actually might have just happened, and then there's the one in the fall, I think, where the one I raced, and it's basically like a long race. 50 miles is one lap, and you do 2 laps, and it's
Dang.
literally just wide open cornfields, and then you go into like some brush that literally you cannot see anyone rode it. Like there is just arrows up every like 100 feet, so you're guessing on where to go. And me and Cody Barnes were checked. We were checked out. Well, we were like had a little lead on Jack and James, and we came into the first like longer wood section, and me and him passed each other probably 5 times by the end of that because we would just go and then just whip a Yui because we went the wrong way. And then eventually it was just a 4-way battle between me, Jack, and them. And then probably a mile before the finish, I ended up blowing up the 450. So I felt really bad for
Dude, we're sitting
barring
here
a 450.
looking
Dude,
at your
yeah.
Instagram right now.
I was
You
about
have
to
the
say.
gnarliest shit on here.
You weren't kidding about having a camera out. You got a whole highlight reel of crashes on your Instagram.
Oh yeah, if I'm coming around, I promise you should pull a camera out because it'll be either will look really cool or I will be on my head and it'll look really cool.
Is that him?
You should. There's a cornfield one that got a lot of views. That was my first day ever. I drove out to my girlfriend's house, and it was my second day, I guess. And I went and rode with her dad and a bunch of his friends, and they were like, "Yeah, this cornfield, you can't overjump it. Like there's no way to overjump it." And I went out there fifth gear wide open and lifted up on the face and ended up landing into the next it was like the next hillside part. Blew my hand off and saved it, and yeah, it was insane. It was everything my bike had.
Hold on, we looking for it.
Yeah, we're sitting here looking at shit. I think it was the first one you've seen.
He just keeps
Yeah,
pulling
like
up a
two-
bunch of them, and I'm just seeing them over here. There's one after the other.
The video of the YZ125, I think, did it go the biggest? Because it was on TikTok, and there's a bunch of,
No.
you know, the kids chirping on there, like, dude, what's this guy's problem? And all you did was just send it too hard. Directly into a tree. I think, was that at a J-Day?
Yeah, that was at the Southwick J Day, and I guess that claimed a lot of people over the years. Like that was like just you couldn't see it. You literally could not see that tree coming around that corner. And yeah, that one blew up on so many different. There were so many people stealing that video from. I think his name was like Ayer Productions or something. He took the good quality video. But yeah, they were taking that, and there was so many videos where it was like millions on a bunch of different accounts and stuff. I mean, it blew up on my TikTok account, blew up on his TikTok. There were so many views on that one.
We found the cornfield
Dude,
video.
that video is gnarly. Hold that up to the camera right there, Tom.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Yeah, right there. If you like slowed it down, you can see my hand blow up, and then I just held it wide open right after because how hyped I was that I wasn't going to the hospital.
Dude, if I was a parent, this is the last dude I'd want dating my daughter. Doing shit like this.
this is the one. Where is the one? Hold on.
There's a bunch of good ones on here.
Is that shoulder the reason you're kind of having a struggle at GNCC? Is it kind of bothering you 2 hours in? Like, is it just kind of getting like, it probably like chronic? It probably sucks. Like halfway through race, you just can't, like, it's probably just sore shit.
Yeah, I actually had in 24. Yeah, I think it's 24. I had I wrecked, and oh gosh, this one's a good one too. Just straight over. But yeah, I had some pinched nerves in my shoulder, and it completely like messed up my shoulder. Like right here, there's no more muscle, and it was pinched nerves, and it just like basically deleted my muscle. So, and then this really just like now my shoulder's like a zombie. It's just dead, and yeah, it gives me arm pump in my right arm. Probably like 2 laps in, and eventually it starts to go away, but it'll give me arm pump like in my bicep up here, like
Ooh.
not even on my like forearm. It's just up in my shoulder, and it's hard to ride with. Like it's like I'll be cruising pretty good, and then it'll just randomly come in, and then it just is like a lap until it's gone. So it definitely takes a toll on me for sure.
Yeah, and so also like talking about the GNCCs, like there's been several times this year where early on in the race you're out in front, and you get out in front, you clearly got the speed, but then you've had a couple fifths and a fourth, like just shy of the podium this year. Do you think a lot of that is the shoulder injury and time off the bike, and kind of like what you were just talking about with it going dead? I can't imagine trying to ride with your upper arm pumped up.
No, I won't use that as like my full excuse because like there's so many like Stu and all them like they have a bunch of knee problems and or maybe that's KR. But
I think they all
yeah, I
got
want to use that as my full excuse, but I'll be like Kentucky. I went out and I got the whole shot and I gapped everybody and same with Cam Coker and then at the end of the first lap, my shoulder it'll completely pump up, and it literally I can't even hold my elbow up anymore. Like it just drops. And there was after Tennessee, I couldn't even lift my arm above my head after because it was like my muscle was overworking itself. So it's definitely been part of my problem why I start to fade like earlier in the races, I guess. But at the end of the race, I honestly feel really good for the most part. It's just like when the pump up, it's really hard to ride with.
Dude, sounds like it. Like I said, I can't.
Yeah.
Arm pump is bad enough. I can't imagine losing that.
We're looking
Now we
at
got
some
your
shit on
finger-
here, dude.
Now we got your
Broken
finger picture.
Holy shit.
I'm getting off of your Instagram, brother.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch too hard. Don't take any tips from that Instagram.
Ugh.
Where are you from?
New York. I'm like 20 minutes from where the GNCC is going to be this weekend.
So
What part of New York?
It's called Erin, but it's called Elmira or Ithaca. Like I'm right between those two.
Yeah, so
That's where I'm going this weekend.
my dad is from Elmira. I'm from Ithaca. My whole family lives
Oh.
in Odessa and Newfield.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
That's
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah.
You
That's
never
like,
know. Now, you got a little bit more of a New York accent than I got these days, but
Yeah.
So-
Here's GD right here.
Yeah, you talking shit?
Yeah.
hey, GD, why don't you got a pimp chain like that one?
Because I ain't a pimp, dude.
You sitting down or what? You scared?
You gonna sit down, GD, or what? He's standing watching right now.
Come over here,
He's
gosh
watching
darn. Let's
the
talk.
TV. Come on in.
Has Dick Navis been over there messing with you guys when you're training or what?
Not yet.
He must be scared of it too.
Must be.
So I don't know if you were around when we first got on here, but Toby handed you the business this past weekend, man. How you feel about it?
Oh, I know. I'm honestly, hey, I'm proud of him.
See, there you go.
He was
E-
ripping.
even though
I'll give it to the guy. He's freaking going fast.
Yeah,
We just went through his Instagram and watched his crash reels.
Yeah, holy shit. About gagged. Hey,
Yeah,
so
he
this
definitely laid it
weekend,
down a lot.
we were looking at some of the results. What was the deal with your last test?
Oh, I don't know. Something with my bike. I it just kept shutting off on me. So I pretty much had to push it and try to bump it the whole time.
Oh shit. wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't a starter or nothing like that, was it?
Nope, not one of them this time.
Stater.
Yeah, actually,
Stater.
the last test of the weekend, I came through and it was like 3 corners to go, and I saw Grant. He was like trying to start his bike, and when I passed him, the last like 3 turns, I was just laying on my limiter the entire time right in front of him, and yeah, I felt bad because I was like, that's probably a dick move, but.
Hold on, we got notes going on.
Uh-oh. Too many people at the house now. Yeah, it is a lot more.
Y'all having a
blurry.
party up there or what? Y'all can't be getting no training done. Y'all damn getting in trouble is what's happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here right now.
Where's the women at?
His girl's here right in the room, but there ain't no other woman.
Uh-oh.
Corey's staying
Yeah,
in Ohio.
unfortunately.
So this coming weekend, should be right up both of y'all's alley. We're looking for a XC1 win. We're looking for an XC2 win. We got the boys right here to do it. It's going to be a rocky one, I would imagine. And you guys, it sounds like you're training in the rocks, riding in the rocks. How do you feel about Watkins Glen this weekend, especially looking at the weather radar? Looks like it's going to be a wet one out there.
Yeah, I was super excited for it. I mean, I still am. But yeah, I mean, I wish it wasn't going to rain. Maybe like some rain during the quad race, but yeah, I mean, hopefully the rain doesn't come Sunday and it's like a really good condition race. But yeah, I heard this place is going to be really fun. I raced like 10 minutes from here. Like actually me and Grant, we both grew up racing at Seneca Highlands. We used to race there at GNCC's, and I was told that it's very similar to it. So it should be a really fun race.
Heck yeah.
Is there any like Waianoas racing kind of close to there now?
Yeah.
They still race at
I don't know.
Tomahawk, don't
Yeah. The next weekend, they have I think it's at Seneca Highlands. But yeah, this weekend is like a combined race. Like it's like GNCC, Nioa, and maybe another series.
Yeah, it's gonna be big.
Like, yeah, it's gonna be a big race. I mean, we had this last Nioa that Grant went to, and he ended up winning it. There was like freaking 500 riders, and it was like the worst track. It was a muddy track, and I couldn't believe how many people showed up just to race that race.
So, what's it like up there in New York when it's wet? Is it shitty or is it decent or what?
I would say it's not too bad. Like it's not like
Not like
North
clay.
Carolina, South Carolina dirt.
Yeah.
Like it's just rocky, like rocks in the ground, not like big rocks like Tennessee, just like little like boulders in the ground that, yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I think this last Nioa, there's gonna probably be just as many riders on the track, and it turned out awesome, and it was raining an hour before the race, so hopefully it'll be really good at this place. But it's also Virgin Trail, so who knows?
Grant, you running that paddle?
No, I don't know. I might just show up on a 302 stroke. It's a motor. Shoot, might as well.
Got nothing to lose.
Yeah, I know.
Man, I don't want to take up your guys' whole night. I don't know what you got going on the rest of the evening, but Grant, we got you here, kind of a surprise entrance. I gotta ask, man, the last 2 years, setting the world on fire, doing everything that you did. I guess how frustrating has this year been for you, and what's the mentality going into the rest of the season, and really trying to prove that point? And first year in the XC1 class, obviously a bunch of overalls under your belt already, but not the way your XC1 debut year was planned for it to go by any means.
Yeah, it definitely hasn't been great. I've had my ups and downs, and started the year out with a broken hand and everything, and then just had some freak bike accidents and stuff like that. But I mean, it's been frustrating, but I got to get it turned around, and hopefully can start winning here again, and just get it going. Heck
yeah. We'll be pumped. Good thing is you guys got a couple days to go out there and do it. Toby, thank you for chatting with us. It's been an awesome conversation. Looking forward to this weekend, seeing you guys racing up there.
That's trouble there, boy.
Who we got in the back over there?
It was like Johansson.
Is that Brody Johansson over there?
We got the whole gang.
I showed him how to ride today. I taught him something.
You didn't show him how to ride this past weekend.
Damn.
Hey,
I can learn something.
it's okay. Your brother got smoked by a 14-year-old.
Yeah, bad weekend for the boys this weekend. Holy shit. I bet Dad's pissed.
Probably show up this weekend. That's for sure.
There we go. You got to get up there. We need content for the page, Brody.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hopefully we can have a good weekend riding with these boys here. Definitely Grant and Toby, they've got a lot of speed, so good group of us here, so I think it helps a lot.
Hey, better question.
Yeah, we just need to get Big Jeff in the pits.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. We need more Jeffrey.
What in God's name are you doing, Brody?
He'd have us up at the crack of dawn here. We'd be working all night until the sun went down if he was here with us.
Working all night till the sun goes down.
Working all day.
Hey, better question is Is Brody over there hitting up the tender pretty heavy in PA right now? Are you burning it up right now?
Sure. 100% for sure. He's got it running every day. He's had probably 12 or 15 of them here already in the past week.
Brody, I don't mean to call you out, but I guess I'm about to. Every Instagram reel that I see with the girl's ass hanging out, Brody Johnson's liked it. And I just start fucking dying, dude.
I've noticed it.
A set of cheeks on Instagram. First thing I look at, Brody Johnson. Hell yeah. Ain't nothing gay about that boy right there. That mustache is lurking, son.
Gotta keep an eye on him.
I apologize about that.
Oh, my God.
I had to.
Oh man, this is going off the rails now.
Might be the best show they've ever had.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, we're pumped on it, dude. Yeah, thank you guys a ton for taking the time out to chat with us, and good luck this week. Let's limit the practice mistakes. We don't need more stuff to the highlight reel. But no, it is super sick talking to you guys. It looks like it's going to be a good time this week with all you guys up there riding. But yeah, appreciate the time, and good luck this weekend. We'll see you all out there.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and thank you for having these guys.
Yeah, sorry for the technical issues getting it going, but we got it.
No, totally good.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
we got about 7 minutes till we hit the run.
So you hit the what?
So we go running. We got to run 12 miles.
Oh, I
Starting
thought you
in
said.
7
There you
minutes.
go.
I thought you said the rum.
Hell
No,
yeah,
no,
dog.
not that stuff. It's race week. We got to calm down.
All right, we'll go get after it.
All
If
right.
you see me running, you
Yeah.
better turn and run too, because I don't do that shit for fun. See you
All right,
guys.
see you guys.
Later.
Well, that was fun. Craig, why you gotta call Brody out like that?
Get off me, dude.
Joyce is listening right now. She
If he
don't
would have
know
won,
what to think.
if he would have won this weekend, I wouldn't have said shit.
I feel bad. I hope I didn't sound mean. I feel like I know Brody good enough to pick on him a little bit.
Oh man, that was funny. Gotta keep an eye on him.
Dude, that's a stacked group of guys up there riding for the week.
Sounds like trouble.
Yeah.
Where
You got Bushlight Bill out there throwing up pit boards.
Where is the Davises? Where are they from? PA?
Central PA?
I think so. Sounds right.
Hell yeah.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what sucks? We ain't got nothing to look forward to now when we leave. We usually go get tacos. Get all fired up by halfway through for some tacos.
Man, I'm sorry. I bought you dinner.
I appreciate it.
Okay then.
Doesn't sound like you do.
Obviously not.
I'll go over there and get one more taco just to make it even for the evening. What you got here?
I can't say. Mom, I think that was on their end with they were having internet issues. She said it was fuzzy.
Yeah. It did get pretty fuzzy.
Yeah.
Too
many
much
people-
too much going on in the frame, I
Too many
guess.
people got on the Wi-Fi. So,
Well, there's 13 of them up there riding.
what else we got? GNCC this week. Is the weather really gonna be bad?
Yeah.
Dude, I looked and it just keeps getting worse. Like last I looked, it said 70% like from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. And then rain on Saturday too. But Toby said that it wasn't looking that bad, and he was thinking that that it wasn't going to be too bad. So hopefully that's the case. I don't want it to be like Talladega. I don't know what it is with these new tracks, especially outside of NASCAR venues that just get dumped on. But hopefully we can avoid that this year. My uncle, who lives right up near there, he sent me a screenshot of the weather in Newfield, which is 30 minutes from Watkins Glen, and it's just rain from now till like next Tuesday. So
Are you serious?
yeah.
Mom, we might need to cancel that hotel.
I hope not. I'm going up Friday.
Are you going
Yeah.
this weekend
Just Friday.
to the race?
Just Friday.
Oh,
Watch this Friday.
Dropping off a passenger.
Oh.
got my moose ears mounted up. Let it pour. No.
So
Dude,
are you
elephant
Are you
ears.
coming to pick him up too?
No.
Oh.
Hell no. That my airplane's a convertible, dog. It comes out when the weather's good.
Hell yeah.
Dude, moose ears, They're not. What we used to call them though? Elephant ears.
Elephant ears.
Those things, I used to think they were the coolest shit. Even on dry days, I wanted to run them on like a YZ85, and then
They're not that cool.
I used them 2 or 3 times. I was like, man, these freaking suck.
Damn. Really just killed my hype for this weekend.
There you're going now.
I'm sure it'll blow over.
Yeah.
Or the camper will. Good up 77.
Ain't taking the camper.
Oh,
No, we got a hotel.
taking the van or taking your truck?
Dude, with gas prices like this,
Sunbelt rig.
That's crazy.
that is crazy.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Sunbelt.
Oh, yeah. Rent some equipment. Uh-oh.
Chris wants to fly airplanes.
Something just happened.
You sure? I don't think so.
I think we're back.
I've had 3 phone calls now.
We went off
We're
for
going on a
minute.
Discovery flight tomorrow.
With Chris?
Yeah.
Of what?
Von Canyon?
For Cannon, yeah.
With Discovery flight.
Yeah, he wants to go fly around.
What's he going to do? Look at his jobs?
No, get a private pilot's license.
I don't think we're talking about the same Chris.
We are.
Let's phone a friend.
We talked about it half lit.
Chris was supposed to buy my camper too.
He's not going to answer. But
You don't think so? He's dealing with babies right now.
Well, we should have called Cody Smith. What you fellers doing?
I was hoping.
we are entering the plane portion of the podcast.
So you're really flying Toth up to New York? That's got to be a long flight.
3 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh, so like 5.5 hours?
Your
Because
head wa- your head
Talladega was
wasn't
supposed
so-
to be 2.
If your head wasn't so big, it wouldn't have been that long. And we had to go 20 minutes north and upside down and sideways just to get into where we could fly. But the weather looks good. It shows 327, so I'm calling it a little less than 4.
327, like the Kawasaki?
Just like the Kawasaki.
Who else can we randomly FaceTime?
Cody Smith.
I never got an answer from the signal beacons I sent out. Joyce Riddle is in here listening to the program. She was laughing at us. She said, "We're good. Pick on Brody."
She knows. She's got Instagram.
The
Her
first thing,
her algorithm's probably a little different.
the first thing is she said, I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but she obviously knows we're live.
Uh-oh.
And she confirmed that they are in Pennsylvania. Who did you try to call now?
Where is
She's texting.
Oh.
Let's see.
She sent it. I think it's fair game. Says, side note, Brody injured his ankle and shoulder at Mid-East last weekend. You know him. He won't say that. So maybe we should cut him a little bit of slack. 10th overall, still very good. He's still 3rd place in Pro 2 out of 3. But don't say that on the check. You just cash a check for 3rd place in Pro 2.
He ain't gonna answer, is he?
No. Should we get Cody Smith? Oh. What just happened?
Oh, I think that was me. Anyway, Mullins 171. Question for everybody. Commenters included. What bark busters you guys use? Busted mine up over the weekend.
No bark busters.
No bark busters.
Flags. Enduro Engineering.
I'm a bark busters guy.
No, you're not.
I
You
don't.
don't ride.
I do need to ride. Maybe we'll go Top Gun tomorrow.
I ain't going.
For me, I don't like how stiff that bark busters
be
make the
bad.
handlebars. They're like how rigid it makes the handlebars feel. It makes my arm pump way worse. And so I used to run those the bark buster mounts that mount to your top clamp and then kind of keep them loose a little bit so that way it's not so rigid. But for me, I don't know if it's from skateboarding or wrestling or what, but whenever I crash, I tuck and roll and get away from the bike and feel like it's worked out pretty good. So I tend to just abandon my bike in those situations, and I tend to break a lot of levers. If I like ran flags, I think I would DNF a lot of races from not having levers on the bike after. So that's why I run
Knock on wood.
busters.
I've only done it once, I think.
I used to break levers off left and right. One time at TNT, I broke 3 levers off and bought 4 from the shop, and then they were sold out, and I broke the last one off, and I couldn't ride anymore.
TNT.
I don't remember the last time I broke one. I think it was Avenged Days.
Roots, rocks, and deep dirt. Lots of woods. Sweeper Dan.
Sweeper Dan. Sweeper Dan, are you up there sweep riding before, pre-sweeping? And are you still in the Lake Norman area? Dan Cleveland, Toby Cleveland's father, is a sweep rider at GNCC. Listens to the show. We talk about the show regularly. He was working around the Lake Norman area, and now I think he's like living up here. Well, I guess not yet.
Maybe that's too.
We'll get him.
Sweeping.
We'll get him in studio one of these times. Hear the backside of GNCC. What's going on out there? Adam Gordon was supposed to come on the show this week. He was supposed to come on the show last week. I texted him before the show today, and he lives right up near Watkins Glen as well. He's from New York and was on his way to the lake today, so wasn't able to come on.
I'm mad about it. I ain't gonna lie.
He said he
I'm
forgot
upset.
about it. I'm not even gonna cover for him.
I'm
He said
upset.
he forgot about it.
He's living up to the Racer TV.
Disappointment.
Yeah, there we go. Disappointment.
So maybe we can have him on afterwards to talk about Watkins Glen, or he mentioned coming on after the Budds Creek J Day.
How about
He's the one showing the
how
J
about
Days as
on
well.
June 2nd, OTP Tuesday?
He's a listener and supporter of the program as well, so hopefully we can get Adam on here soon and get all the Racer TV
You know what
insight.
He's not a guest at the show.
He's not a guest of the show, not yet. What else we got? Is it too early for silly season news? Is there anything
Go ahead.
going on?
Go ahead.
I don't know anything.
You know none of us do, so you brought it up. What's up?
I know one thing.
Tell it.
Well, I don't know it. Well, I know 2 things.
Be a friend, tell a friend.
I know 2 riders that won't be on their teams next year, but I don't know where they're going.
What team are they on now?
Say it.
I
Time to
believe,
man up, dude.
from what I've heard, I think the KTM team as a whole might look a lot different next year. And we still don't know what's going on with Husky as far as Rockstar leaving and the factory Husqvarna effort. And I know there's another Husqvarna rig in the parking lot that we talked about. But
When's Johnny coming back?
when is Johnny
He's
coming
riding.
back?
I bet Snowshoe.
Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good.
I bet he'll be back to
Ooh,
Snowshoe.
so Grant, Ben, Johnny. Where are they going? What are they doing?
I don't know. This is probably the earliest I've ever brought up silly season. I don't even really know why I did that because I don't know anything. But usually Snowshoe, up on that mountain, you start figuring out where people are going.
I'd be interested to see what the Cowie team looks like next year as well.
That's because deals are made at Howard's Hole on Saturday.
There's a lot of things about the Cowie team that I'm interested in as well.
Especially that new KX 327.
What if it gets raced at a GNCC this year?
I doubt it.
I know someone
Well, I
who's
mean, if
good.
they're coming out in September, we got September, October, and even around in November where we can make it happen. And I don't know. I'll obviously, the big determining factor is going to be where the points stand when we come down to that. And if there's anything to ride for.
Well, Grant and Josh both aren't in points. Is Grant? No, he's had a couple.
Josh is definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think
Oh, no,
Josh
he's-
would race one at a GNCC?
Yeah, I think he'd race one in right now.
Huh.
He'd race that 03 he's got right now.
Let's see. Grant Baylor is currently 12th place overall in points with a blank 10, blank 11, 8, 13, 7.
Yeah, he'd race one.
Josh Toth is outside the top 20. Stu Baylor, 5th place with a 4, blank 1, blank blank 2, 1. When he finishes good. How durable do we think that new 2-stroke's going to be?
Not.
Hopefully,
like a
pretty durable.
rock. Oh my God.
Is that Toby Cleveland?
No.
Holy shit.
I guess we can check. Are the points still pulled up on that computer? We can kind of go over that going
Nah,
into the
they
weekend.
Can't, they can't be.
We are past the halfway point in GNCC racing. This weekend will be round number 8, the Watkins Glen International GNCC. Title implications, championship implications coming down to the wire. We were on the back half of the season. I did get a lot of people asking last round. I guess they missed the discussions early on. About why round number 11 is a drop. Caleb Russell is very upset about this. He posted
Dude, I saw
stories. He tagged Auntie. He tagged the ISDE team. He tagged AMA. He tagged GNCC.
that. He said that he hopes the U.S. team gets their teeth kicked in.
He did say that, but then he retracted it and said it has nothing to do with the riders. So it wasn't anti-American. I think he's just frustrated. But to his point, there's been several ISDEs where he raced the weekend before and flew over to ISDE and still made it happen.
He's not the only one that's mad about it.
Yeah, I bet.
I think there's a handful of people that's
But
like,
a lot of
this is
people-
stupid.
Yeah. And especially, too, because it's not like if it was the weekend of ISDE, either the weekend leading into it or the weekend finishing it, then I could understand.
Yeah.
But it's an entire, week and a half, 2 weeks ahead. I think it's the weekend before the weekend before.
Mm-hmm.
So really, you'd lose 1 or 2 days of walk-in tests. But yeah, Caleb, I think, is the most upset about it. At least he's been the most publicly upset about it.
I know a couple guys that.
But that was the reasoning. Is it's a drop down for pro riders because pro riders will be at the ISDE 2 weeks before the ISDE.
I know guys that aren't going to ISD that aren't going to race it.
Yeah, why would they? I'm telling you, one of these 250A kids is going to win it.
I mean, think about that too. Think about if someone off the wall does win. There's never been an A-class rider overall race. What if we see that? Because I'm wondering and I heard rumors before, and I don't know if this is true, so I'm not saying this is truth, but I heard rumors of them doubling the pro payout or doing something, putting more money on it to get
So
more
it'd be
pro riders to
$1,400?
show up that aren't going to be out there. But I mean, yeah, if that round is going to be a smaller one because of the pros, and you're willing to double the payouts, then why not just raise the payouts all the time?
You know who's the real loser? Is the landowner.
Yeah.
Because
if the pros aren't there, how many fans are going to go? How many amateurs are going to go?
I think still quite a bit because the amateurs, a lot of them are still different points. I don't think
where's
they
it at?
go.
It's at High Point, right?
no, I think it's
John Penton.
No, it's not the Penton.
I got it. T-shirt. Mason Dick High Point.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was at High Point.
So they're the landowner. So maybe that's why they're taking the hit.
Yeah, I don't know. It just
I definitely think there'll be less spectators. There will be less people like me. I'm not going to go up there if there's not a pro race to watch.
yeah.
But whatever. You're not going to go. You're not going to go film it.
I think I have to.
Why?
Cause I don't know. Granted, the teams haven't been announced yet.
You still got to do social media for a couple teams up there.
That's what I mean.
Not if nobody races.
I bet these teams guys do. I bet the Husky guys do.
So you can go up there and
Make the same amount of money you would anyway.
video Hunter Smith all weekend.
And Brody.
What if he's on an ISD team and doesn't go?
Maybe Thad will be back riding by then.
Brody ain't on IST team, is he?
Could be on a club team.
He would have had to
He
try.
did.
He would have had to try to qualify.
He did ride on a club team last year.
Yeah, we would already know if he's on
So-
a club team.
Brody's deal is he went on a club team last year and did really good with the hopes to, and we talked about this before, I think,
Oh, we
but with
did,
the hopes to get on the junior team, but he missed the birthday cutoff by a month and a half. His birthday, I think, is in November, and the race is in October. But for whatever reason, he can't race the junior team. But yeah, between the Red Bear team and the Husky team, they're going to have people up there, and I guess if they're racing, they're going to want coverage, so I guess that means I got to go. The Rattlesnake National Enduro did get canceled, and there was talks about trying to find a replacement round for it. There's not going to be a replacement for the Rattlesnake.
Why'd that get canceled?
The DCNR shut it down.
Department of Wildlife Resources? Natural Resources.
Something like that. That sounds about right.
DC.
Is the local government in control of the force? Something happened. Which sucks for
of
that club.
Columbia National Resources.
DCNR, Department.
Controlling Natural Resources.
The forestry shut it down.
National Recreation.
Department of Conservation and Natural Resources.
Department of Conservation and Natural Resources.
Dang it! I was close.
Collective effort. Anyway, here's the points. WXC is pulled up. We got a WXC battle heating up. As we mentioned, this one is a little bit misleading. Danielle McDonald currently, technically, holds the white plate and the points lead. Brandy Richards in the number 2 spot. Corey Steed are rounding out your top 3 WXC riders. But when you include the 2 drops in there, Brandy Richards leads the way. And then I think it would be Danielle McDonald because she's got 2 wins. So that one is still far from being decided. And those 3 are swapping it up and battling each and every single weekend. It'll be interesting to see how they all ride in New York with it rocky. And if some rain and some mud plays into it. Brandy Richards can clearly ride in any conditions, no matter what. She's Brandy Richards. Danielle McDonald, I think, embraces the suck in some of the bad conditions as well. Corey Steed
Embraces
is another one.
her sucking or the sucking conditions?
The sucking conditions.
Okay.
Embraces the suck. Corey Steed, same thing. She's going to be strong no matter where she's at. So it'll be interesting to see those battles come to fruition. And then when we look at the top 20 overall, Jordan Ashburn holds that overall. What was that?
Nothing.
Sheetrock Phil.
Jordan Ashburn holds the white plate, 137 points to Liam Draper's 128. So those are the top 2 as we head into this weekend. Once again, if you're not looking at this on screen, Jordan Ashburn 137, Liam Draper 128, Craig DeLong in the 3rd place spot overall in points, 121 points. Ben Kelly, who we saw get hurt at the Old Gray, came back, got 8th place at the last round. He is now in the number 4 spot with 112 points. Stu Baylor rounds out the top 5. He's got a couple wins under his belt, 103 points. Now, Stu is a guy that, for whatever reason, whenever we go to a new track, he does really well. We've seen him win back-to-back years at Talladega. We've seen him win at the Mountaineer when it was new. We saw him win at the Old Gray when it was new. So something about new tracks, new trails, Stu is usually able to put it down and make it happen, especially when he's riding with his back in a corner like he is right now. 103 points. That puts him 34 points out of the top spot. And so we'll see how that pans out this weekend. Michael Kelsey in 6th place with 88 points.
Wonder if he's racing this weekend.
Who?
Mike.
What happened?
He
got
dislocated his shoulder at the last one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know how we can find out.
How's that?
Look this weekend when he shows up to the line or not.
That'll be a good indicator. Josh Strang, 7th place in points. Caleb Russell, 8th place in points with a couple back-to-back podiums here for KR. Jack Walker currently sitting in the 9th place spot overall. Gus Reardon in the 10th place spot overall. Jack Walker still leading XC2 points, right?
Ooh, let's find out. I think so. I think they might be tied. Tie ball game.
Oh, yeah. I did know that. Jason Tino and Jack Walker tied in XC2 point standings, both with 150 points. Gus Reardon in the number 3 spot, 145 points, just 5 points back. Brody Johnson in the 4th place spot, 140 points, just 10 points back. This one's going to be a damn
Good.
barn burner
Yeah.
coming down between these four. The top 4, 10 points apart in points. 150, 150, 145, 140.
Buddy of the show, Christopher Paris, not too far back with a 54. So watch out for Christopher Paris on the Honda.
He can really make something happen here going down the stretch. What's up with JoJo? JoJo's been like racing locals, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's racing locals, smoking everybody.
Why is he not racing GNCCs?
I don't have a good answer.
Is he coming back?
I don't have a good answer. I'm
I
sure
thought
he
you
is.
Ohio boys stuck together.
He once that there was questions that I really wanted to know the answer to, and I called him. He didn't answer. But when I call him for no reason, he answers every time.
You should call him for no reason. Should we FaceTime him? I'm up for cold calling people tonight.
Call him.
Should be in there.
You gotta change
Oh.
it.
We might.
Sorry.
We might.
Don't want to dox anybody.
We might
Pull
FaceTime
everyone's
him.
phone numbers.
Kind of have to watch what we do here. FaceTime him, see what the video is going to be looking like.
You think they might be filming content?
I think they might be filming content.
I don't think he's in here.
Try Joseph. I'll just give you the number.
I don't like cold calling people live.
Well, good thing until you turn their thing on, you can't hear them, right?
Yeah.
Makes it interesting. Well, while we're waiting,
If you're shopping on RockyMountainATVMC.com, you can use the link in the description of wherever you're listening to this podcast at. You click the link, you shop on Rocky Mountain as normal, and we get a small little commission from that. It doesn't change the prices for you. We're not taking money directly from you. We're taking money directly from Rocky Mountain. So it just helps us get a little bit of a commission to keep the program on the road, to keep the show going. And, yeah, we appreciate it. So just click the link in our bio. It brings you directly to Rocky Mountain, and you can shop there.
it's not looking good.
JoJo did not answer.
So I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. The Hurricanes game is an hour into it. Do we have a score update?
Oh, let's get it. Hold on, I got you.
Hope they lose.
Excuse you.
I don't.
2-0.
plan to be excused.
Carolina Hurricanes, 6 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first period. Oh,
2-1.
Golden Knights just scored right now.
Damn it! Turn
I
it back
jinxed
off.
it, dude.
Turn
As
it
soon
off.
as I pull it up,
Big Florida Panthers
Vegas
fan over here.
scores. Yeah, well, they ain't in the damn Stanley Cup. They're not battling for Lord Stanley's Cup.
Man, they shit on them last year though.
Oh, this year.
They did
Why
last
are
year.
we
It's all
living
that
in the
matters.
past?
Hell with Raleigh, dude.
It's not Raleigh Hurricanes. It's Carolina Hurricanes, Craig.
They're out of Raleigh.
No, they're not. They're out of Carolina.
Raleigh.
Name says it.
It ain't the Charlotte Panthers.
It's the Carolina
No, is it?
Panthers.
Because they weren't based out of Carolina or Charlotte first.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were.
They've always been in
The
Charlotte.
Panthers?
Panthers. The
Yes.
stadium
Yes.
back in the day was in South Carolina.
You're thinking of the Charlotte Knights.
Same thing.
No. It's not. It's a completely different sport.
Where do
Oh!
you think they played at before the freaking
Hold on.
stadium was built?
They didn't.
They didn't. They're an expansion team.
1995.
And they suck ass too.
Hey,
Hell
hold
with
on.
the Panthers.
Hold on.
They're the NFC South champions.
I have a bone to pick with you, Craig,
Uh-oh.
about last week's podcast.
He damn turned
I
towards them
listened
and everything.
to a little bit of the intro of it about the Coca-Cola 600.
Oh.
And, sir, your lack of NASCAR, basic NASCAR knowledge
And math.
is pretty bad. And
I don't know anything about
it's
NASCAR.
not bad, sad.
I don't know anything about it. I got all my NASCAR information from South Park.
Well, there's your first
I
problem.
texted Craig and I said,
Closer than what it really is.
I said, should I come? He's like, I don't know. The race is pretty much over. He thought it was 200 laps.
Yeah. Well, Talladega was 200 laps. I didn't realize.
Brother, it was 600 miles. It's the longest race of the season.
Fuck them, dude. I don't care.
A
I didn't know
crown
what it
jewel
was.
event
Crown Jewel.
Well,
with a lot of cautions.
So let me
Mexican one.
let-
Crown jewel, he says. Yeah. Say something back to that.
Can I explain to you how it works?
I understand how it works now. I've got
Can you
told by
explain-
3 people.
Can you
See?
explain to me how it works?
No,
See?
not on here.
All right, look. Charlotte's a 1.5-mile track.
Yeah.
Okay. And they do 600 miles.
Yeah. So you have to do 400 laps.
Yes.
Math.
And Talladega, for one of y'all said it wrong, is a 2.5-mile track.
Actually, it's 2.33
Dumbass.
or something. Someone messaged me. How?
Because I think you said it was 3.
I
somebody
said 2.5 or 3.
You know, NASCAR is dying anyway. It's just now getting good now that I'm around it a little bit.
I've gone off the deep end, dude. I've watched every race since Talladega. I'm in it. I even
I'm
watched
just trying to
truck
work
races,
around it. I don't give a shit about it.
O'Reilly's races. I recently just found out that it's called O'Reilly's. I've always called it Busch, and then I thought it was Xfinity. Now it's
It was.
O'Reilly, so I figured
I
that
don't even
out.
care about dirt track, but by God, I'm having my bachelor party on.
The World
2
Outlaws.
Yeah.
Length-
no, hell
length is
no. Freaking
2.66
Eldora.
miles.
2.6. I was close. 2.33, 2.66. I knew it was 2 point something repeating.
1.5 or 2.5.
So I said 2.5 to 3 miles. That's right there. But anyway, Craig, that was a 2.66 mile track, and it was a 500 mile race. So 100 less miles, bigger track,
Less laps.
I
less
didn't care about
laps.
that either way.
And
I had more fun at the airport.
an American won that one.
By God. Racist.
And then they
Way
went
it's
to Chile.
supposed to be.
They flew back and went to Chili's at like 3 in the morning. They opened up Chili's in Mooresville.
Dude had to ride the
The
Dente.
whole race team went to Chili's.
What does ride the Dente mean?
I don't know. What is the Dente?
I thought that was like a pasta thing, but then what does Chili's have to do with pasta? Or
Oh, like al dente.
Or Chili's al dente too until
Should
you
we
cook
get-
them? Or
Should we get Carson Husavar on here?
that'd be
Host of
sick,
our-
dude.
Do we have his phone number?
He's cool as hell. He's a sim racer. He lives around here.
He's 6'5".
They all live around here.
Well, most of them.
Um,
So I thought it was really funny. Dale Jr.'s podcast. I guess after Hosfar won Talladega, Jr. asked him to come on the show, and just meant like a phone call. And he posted something, and I guess Carson Hosfar wanted to come in the studio. He's like, "Hey, can I come there and do it?" And Dale Jr. like shared their post, and he said, "Hell yeah, bud, ride that Dente on over." Just the way it was worded, dude, it had me rolling, laughing. I thought it was funny.
dude, I'd love to hang out.
Listen,
I'd love to spend about 48 hours with Dale Jr.
Yeah,
I will say, like, I don't know anything about NASCAR. I don't know any of the drivers.
ride the Dente
But-
on over, bud.
Working over at Statesville, I've met some of them. And Keselowski, I haven't really talked to
Sucks.
him much. It's my boss, man. You watch your mouth.
He's really good.
He's got
if
a-
you need a social media guy.
Fucking sweet Dodge pickup. And it sounds like a damn pro mod. Like it's nasty. And I don't know the other drivers he has on his team. I don't know how this works. I met them. I don't know their names. But they were out
Wait,
there
'cause-
just freaking ripping down the taxiway of Statesville.
in their trucks.
Dude, they got the coolest shit. And they're just sitting there talking shit about this, that, and the other. Before they're sitting there getting an airplane ready. They're just sitting there talking. And I'm just kind of sitting there like, you guys want some sandwiches? You want me to help you with your bags? And, dude, NASCAR guys have cool shit. The cars they drive over there.
Yeah,
Like,
they're freaking loaded. You ever
Yeah.
seen Denny Hamlin's house on the lake?
see the one with the all black boat? Who has that
Yes.
sick ass all black
He's
boat?
got that black Donzi
Mm.
and a
it's pretty
helicopter
sick.
pad.
In his house, like just down and around from the nuclear station.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know where his house is at.
Yeah, I don't know
Have
any
you
of it.
seen Michael Jordan's house that they're building?
It's pretty sure that's gonna be his mama's house, or it was his mama's house. They tore his mama's house down.
Yeah, and then they're
Delivered
rebuilding it
I've delivered
large.
flowers to old doors.
Oh, really?
Sweet old lady.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, we We rode a jet ski up there the other day. That thing's large.
Mm-hmm.
And the Peninsula Club is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of weird, but we rode up past Beatty's Ford because my mom lives right by the Beatty's Ford boat ramp.
Mm-hmm.
And we rode up past there, and we were riding around towards Peninsula Club where Michael Jordan's house was being built. There was rows upon rows of boats just circling Kyle Busch's house. Like, you would just see boats go in, because it's like a cove, and you would just see boats go in there and then just sit there and float for a minute and pull back out. Another boat comes in, pulls back out. Another boat comes in, pulls. Like, that's got to suck for the family. You're just seeing boats after boats in the wake of everything that happened. I thought that was kind of strange. I mean, I rode past the house, but like not direct. I didn't go sit and bobble in the water in front of it. I was just going past it. But yeah, just a string of boats going in and out of there.
You don't like it.
Oh, we're way behind.
Anyway, on the Boats podcast, OTB. What else we got?
See some videos of Toby Cleveland going OTB
Yeah.
on his Instagram.
Those were brutal. Brutal.
If you're out there and this was your first introduction to Toby Cleveland, go look at his Instagram page. I know you got to know who Toby Cleveland is, but his Instagram page is worth the watch. There's a lot of stuff on there. Sawyer Dickey says morning. He must be in Australia.
Must be over in Indonesia.
Something like that. Anyway, I think we've gone off the rails. I don't think there's anything else left to talk about. A lot of good racing going on this weekend. A lot of points that matter going on this weekend. It'll be interesting to see how it all pans out. We'll be with you next Tuesday to talk about it all right here on OTP Tuesday and on the Pipe podcast presented by Yamaha USA. We'll be up there on a bike, probably 250.
Not the 450.
Probably not. I'm not going to bring that thing up to a muddy rock fest for its maiden voyage.
Let me race it.
Race it?
Yeah.
Let me double check the weather.
Let Tom race that bike. Get some Yamahas
I told
out
him he
there.
can. I don't know about this weekend. I got to film it. I got to get some stuff on it. That's why I picked it up at the Cherokee and didn't even ride it around at the Cherokee. Because
Is it even broke in?
I got to film it. I did 2 heat cycles.
Oh, it's dialed.
So now it should be good.
You go change tires and stuff, or what are you going to do to it?
No, it's got good tires on it.
We'll change the oil.
Well,
change the oil in it.
The tires on it are pretty good. But maybe here in the near future, might have some specific tires we need to switch over onto it.
Believe it when we see it.
We'll be excited.
Let me load that thing up. I'll
And
prep it.
Perhaps along with tires, they'll give us some golf balls too. Prep what thing up?
That Yamaha. I'll load it up and take it this weekend.
That would help me in my range in my car getting up there, not having a bike on the back of it.
No. For me to race.
I know, but then I need to ride it afterwards. Oh, but you're not going to be there afterwards.
I'll leave it with you and take it home.
We'll talk about it. We'll check the weather. Maybe if I go ride Top Gun tomorrow and get the footage that I need of it. I just need to get footage of it because a bike is only new one time. And so if I don't get footage of it now.
Kevin Campbell's calling you out right now. He said Tom's just trying to rev his heart, but you won't let him.
Yeah. I even put this.
Look. We're trying to get your heart revved.
Hey.
Trying to rev Big Tom's heart. You won't let him.
You can do all the filming you need to of it on Saturday.
And it's almost time for him to buy a new bike anyway. So
Trying to make a decision.
he's got to make a decision. Should he ride a 500-hour Cowie or
So
a
this is
fresh
a marketing
Yamaha?
opportunity.
It isn't.
It absolutely is. For Big Tom.
OTP selling bikes. Put Tom on a Yamaha. Goodbye, Yamaha.
I sold 2 Yamahas 3 weeks ago.
Hell yeah.
You hear that, boys? Hear me? Could be 3. Just sell me one cheap. It's time.
Oh, we'll talk about it. Anyway, anything else?
I'm good. Greg's good.
I just ordered 1 taco, so I'm ready.
You ordered another taco?
Yeah, I had 3.
Cajun chicken, no
You had
pico.
4. I got to be even Steven.
Cajun chicken, no pico.
No pico.
You should have got one of them carne asada.
You want one?
Shoo, Nelly.
I'm not a big carne asada guy myself. That's like a Chipotle got that honey chicken. Ass. That shit sucks.
I don't like Chipotle. I'm a Qdoba guy.
Oh,
Where's one of them around here?
they're
There's
not because
not.
they're terrible.
Gastonia.
Dog shit.
They're terrible.
How often do you drive to Gastonia for that?
Not often, but I have never drove to Gastonia and not got Qdoba.
The order.
If I'm going that way, I'm getting Qdoba.
The order goes Chipotle, Moe's, and then there's a big gap, and then you got Salsarita and Qdoba down here just eating shit.
Girl, you must be outside your mind.
Salsaritas is
Terrible.
ass cheeks.
It goes Qdoba, skip a few, Moe's. I've never eaten a Salsarita. There's one right across the
Man,
street.
Dude, it's terrible.
It's ass.
You should try it though. Since you like Qdoba, you might like Salsaritas.
Taco Bell,
Taco Bell's pretty damn good, dog.
gas station Mexican.
Now hold on.
No, we're talking about fast food, not damn sit down and eat.
I know. I'm just ranking all the things that are above Chipotle in my mind.
And also, I used to really like Moe's. Then the Moe's
Unless
up
Chipotle
in
wants
Hickory.
Welcome to Moe's.
There's like crackheads sitting there working undercooked chicken, so it kind of screwed me up.
Welcome to Moe's.
Free
Yeah,
chips
Moe's
is nice.
isn't really that good. Moe's Monday
It's-
is pretty decent.
Dude.
Sabor, I think is pretty good.
Yeah, but Sabor is Latin. Latin. It's-
Speak the same language. I'm sure they all celebrated Daniel Suarez's win equally. All right, we gotta get out of here.
You think he had a quinceanera right after he won that race? Is that what
Probably,
it's
he
called?
probably had a margarita
That
and a
shit was-
Corona.
That was funny. All right, yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for being a part of it. If you are on this YouTube live, it is rapidly declining, and I don't blame you. But if you made it this far, we appreciate you listening. For those listening after the fact, don't forget you can catch us live on Tuesdays at 7. Got 2 different comments last week that both said, finally catch one of these live, and it's pre-recorded. Just my luck. I was like,
Damn.
dang. So, yeah. Thank you guys for being here with us live. Thank you for being here with us listening afterwards. I would go ahead and assume that a lot of people are listening to this on their way to New York. So we will see you up there this weekend in Watkins Glen. And, yeah, hope to have a good time. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Toby Cleveland, Grant Davis, and Brody Johnson for making an appearance. We'll see you next week on the Pipe Podcast, presented by Yamaha.
See you.
See you.